called the Nicholas Brothers Shim Sham. That's it. I'm gonna mostly be winging it, but I think it'll be fun. I have the Nicholas Brothers version, and I also came up with a simplified version for people to pick and choose if they want to do easy or hard versions of any of the steps. Cool. Let's start, before that though, by moving our feet a little bit. I am using the Brooks Prumo Orchestra music today. I think that will be good, yes. Alrighty, let's start. We'll just do a little, like, do what I'm doing. Another song of that sort of do what I do style. We're going to use the same song. I don't feel like looking for a new one. Please play. Oh. Play? What is going on? Ah, okay, we're back. Enough of that. It's warm, so make sure you have water with you and you're staying hydrated. Yeah, it is especially important in the summer that you just take water breaks whenever you need to. You don't have to wait for me to be like, I'm taking a water break. You can also. I don't believe in dehydrating my students. I know, it's crazy. All right, let's jump into, let's see, do people here already know any version of the Shim Sham? You can write it in the chat or let me know out loud. No one's answering, but I know some of you know the Shim Sham. Oh, non, première fois. Okay, well, c'est un Shim Sham qui est un peu plus difficile que le normal, mais quand même, j'ai une version plus simple, alors you'll be okay. Le Shim Sham est une routine que comme tous les danseurs de claquettes et du swing connaissent, et il y a plein de variations dessus, alors aujourd'hui, on va faire une version des Nicholas Brothers. Thank you! Okay. But if you need anything in English, let me know. Si je dis quelque chose en anglais et tu veux une traduction, je peux faire ça aussi. But for now, I think English is okay for most of the people here. Cool, let's get started. I don't know why I back up from you like I'm afraid to turn my back, but I have to. So, we are going to start with the first step, which is the Shim Sham step, but it's different. Listen to it. Oh, I messed it up already. I'm so sorry. a little slower. So all the sounds I'm making right now are with just the front part. Okay, from the back. Okay, if you have questions, write them in the chat and I'll come and check on it periodically. So we are doing that 2.5 times. Ba, 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 ba. So we're doing it 2.5 times. 2 times regular, the third time, ba, 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 ba. This thing that we did in the warm-up, brush, drag, stomp, brush, drag, stomp, brush, drag, stomp, brush, drag, heel step. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's try it all together. So the 2 normal ones and the third one that has the extra little thing at the end. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Ba, 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 again, ready, and okay, if that last one is too hard, just do it a third time, the same thing. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I'm gonna put on a song. I'm gonna put on a song and it will be less awkward than me just doing it in silence. Here we go. Ready, On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no, and 10 being I feel fine, how are you doing with that step? 10. 7.5 is good for your first time. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move on to the break.
Classic Kira.
An easier version of the break, which is you just go on your heel, clap, step, ha, ah, 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 ah. Is that right? Yes. Ha, ah, 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 ah. Heel, clap, step, heel, toe, heel, step, step, step. Heel, clap, toe, heel, step, step, step. Heel, clap, toe, heel, step, step, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, ready, and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's the simple version. We have a more difficult version. Let's call this the middle version. Instead of just doing a heel, we are doing a, I don't know what it's called. Oh no. Brush, stuff, heel. Brush, stuff, land, I guess. And I will quickly show you the hard version. So that is the same beginning. We did this 1, 2, 3 weeks ago if you came to that class. So, toe, drag, heel, step, step, step. That is toe, drag, heel, step, step, step. If you remember doing an Applejack variation that I showed a couple weeks ago in the tap class, it's the same thing. So, let's do, you choose any version you want. I'll probably switch between all of them. We'll do the shim sham steps from the beginning, plus the break, with the song. And this break comes back over and over, so if you don't get it this time, we will see it again later. gonna go to a slightly faster song because I'm losing my balance with it being that slow. So, cool. I'm gonna do it once the easy version and then once the more difficult version, and I'll alternate between those two. As I mentioned, you can pick and choose if you want to do the easy or hard versions of any of them. But I would like to move on to the second step, which usually is and you push it, and you cross over, and you push it, and you push it, and you cross over. That one. We're not doing that. Once again, I'm going to start with the simple version, which is brush, tap, heel, heel, heel. So something I like doing but is not necessary is what's called a chug. A chug is when you still have like your toes touching the ground, but you make a sound with your heels while moving. Those are chugs. You're pushing yourself forward. So what I like doing is brush tap, chug, chug, chug. How many times? 3 times. So it goes. The harder version is not much harder. Instead of brush tap, we're doing one of these guys. 3 sounds. Brush, heel, slap. The break is the same for both. So you're either going first half, heel, 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 ha, ba-da, 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 ha, 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 or ba-da, ha, 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 ha. A good way to practice these is just to do that walking around your house. And eventually it'll feel better. So let's try the second step with music. Let's scroll back. Okay.
My evenings, my weekends too. I got nothing to do but hang around with you. Hey, jump back, I'm gonna kiss myself.
Ooh, the song ended. I know the timing for that is super weird. The breaks are on the 8s and the 4s. So let's do that second step again. Once again, I'll alternate, well, you can't even see my face, between the easy and the hard. dealing with that step. I know the timing is very weird. Tap is a lot of simple steps, weird timings. No one's saying anything. Oh, very good. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I think we're going to be able to finish the whole thing. That's good. So, we're already halfway done with the routine, so that's good news. The next step, again, I'm going to start with the easy version. We start with a stomp off. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just jump. So, jump, touch, step, heel, and touch, step, heel, brush, tap, heel, heel. Ideally, you want to do right, left, stomp off. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, last time, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, right, left. From here, left, right. From here, right, left. I did something weird there. Yeah, so this is the first time, second time, third time. So the third time, stomp off, touch, step, touch, or stomp off, touch, step, and we do a bugle, or what jazz people call a half break. Slam, slam, fold, and stay, which we did a little bit of in the warm-up. So in the step, it is touch, step, touch, slam, slam, fold, and stay. Bugle step. Again. Oh no, sorry. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was about to do the whole thing. Let's just do the whole thing. My brain is confused. The heat is getting to me. So, yeah, the 2 normal ones and the third one that has the bugle in it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And a 2. And a 3. Like I said, if you're having trouble remembering which side or sticking in the stomp off, you can just do a jump. After that, break. We're going to just do it all together. I believe in you. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Ha, 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 ba, da, ba, ba. 2. Third one. Again, that easy version. The simpler version. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, break. Alrighty, I'm going to show you the actual version now. So the tag annies have a drag in them. Drag tap. So drag tap, drag tap, drag heel. Drag tap, drag tap, drag heel. So once again, instead of doing brush tap, we are going ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, ba-ba. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, left side. So starting stump off left, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put it together, right and left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? The rest is the same as the simple version, so we do 2 of those. And the third one, break. I'm going to put on a song, we'll practice that, and then I would like to start. I realized that we haven't done it from the beginning yet, so we're going to do that after. For now, just the tag annie section. 5, 7, again. So I'll do a quick review before we go from the beginning. So, on a commencé avec fa 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 fa. So that was just really quick recap. Let's do it with music. I just tacked on the end there. I'll show it to you without music. So it's one bugle, clap, leg up. Ha, 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 ha. Voltaire, Voltaire. Back front, back front. Five, six, 7, 8. There's no simpler or more difficult version than that. That's just what it is. One bugle with a clap and then one break. That's it. 5, 6, 7. I know I missed sounds there. Forgive me. Again, 5, 6, 7. So So the last part's really simple. That's why I left it. Ooh, I was gonna start music and then I remembered that I'm thirsty. So, hitting the eights is hard. I guess I don't know what you mean, that hitting the eights is hard because you're used to hitting the eights. Oh, and eight. Okay. Yeah. Yes. That is, we just took solo jazz and did it harder, I guess. Yeah, so that's a good point. Everything starts a little bit before the eight. Um, how do we feel? Oh, we have 4 minutes, so I need quick answers. Do you need a review of a specific step? Because if not, we're just gonna keep doing the full routine. Or the break, if you need to see the break. I'm sorry, people on Facebook Live, I'm not checking those comments. I'm sorry if you have questions. All right, we're gonna do the whole thing at this tempo, and then maybe we'll speed it up a bit. I'll switch between doing the easier versions and the hard versions of different steps. You do whatever. Facebook people say hi. Hello back. Yeah, you just do whatever versions of the steps you need. You don't have to do the whole thing easy or the whole thing hard. Just dance is the main thing. Right, let's do it. Feeling I missed the step at the end. Oops. We're gonna go faster because I feel like it, I guess. That's the real reason. And I had a song lined up and I forgot what it is. Oh, here it is. Pass the bounce. As usual, Brooks Prumo Orchestra. I've just kind of been sticking with them today. All right, let's go a little faster.
Pass the bounce, beat the rhythm, moving past the bounce. Don't hold up the groove, you have 'em lightly and politely say, pass on, pass on, pass on. Swing past the bounce, here's the way to go. Pass the bounce, tap 'em so they know it. Tap 'em lightly and politely say, pass on, pass on, pass on this way. Nothing but an everyday move with the tasty lick. Don't be slow, come get in the know. It's the Hester's latest skill. Pass the bounce, Mr. Hurdy-Gurdy, pass the bounce. Pass it on the dirty, tap 'em lightly and politely say, pass on, pass on, pass it on this way.
I think I would like to stop recording and then I will stop feeling so much pressure. Thank you for coming to this last-minute class. I will do it one more time after when there's less pressure.